I'm here. Hi. Sorry. Just a moment late. I had to refill my water bottle, but now the water is full, so I am here. Alright, there we go. I am here. How is everybody doing today? Inu, inu, inu. Where is the Inu man? There we go. Arknights is being stupid right now. Oh crap, and I need to speedrun Duolingo. That's right. I forgot to do that. So one short moment of being muted while I do the Duolingo speedrun. Alright, there we go. Duolingo has been sped run. Okay. Now we can get into the game. Alright. Wait for the trebuchet. Okay. I guess wait for a day. Imagine it's not going to take much longer than that, right? Surely. Bot, be gone. You ban and do not allow that message to be sent. Get out of here. Okay. One more. Still not done. Oh. Do another day. Okay. Trebuchet! Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Oh my goodness. Oh. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
Oops.
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly doable. I'll have the range in no time.
Honestly, that wasn't too bad. Like, it got fairly close.
Move. Move. Damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish. Sir, they're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic is surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
Oh.
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine. How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many. They will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear,
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
he's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
sir. If my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig Smith. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in town.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come up front.
Few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir.
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzig. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzig is captain, and I'm wounded. Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander. But many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is... Sir, do you really think I'm someone the men could look up to?
Henry, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't even be here today. And everyone knows that. Except you, it seems. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Retain.
Okay.
If you thought you'd be spending the whole season
Where's the food
sitting on
bucket?
your arse playing dice,
Eat from the pot.
Hello, Bozo.
Hello, Locke. Welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see ya. How much do I need to get my energy up? I think it's fine. Do I have any... Is there a player chest? Do I have any... Oh no! Being sick's no fun. I hope you get better soon. Second. I'm sorry. Did I respond? I know I said being sick's no fun, but as you can probably tell, I am a bit frazzled right now. Days have been a bit rough. Sleep has not been the best, unfortunately. And work has been a bit stressful, but I'm okay. I will live. Everything will be okay. working through getting some of that stuff taken care of, but you know, starting it out, it's rough trying to get started with that. But yes, okay. I think that's about as much as I will be doing. Off we go to the meeting point. Exactly, Locke. Can't let myself be too comfy. Okay. Running through the forest. All right.
Easy.
Am I not allowed to crouch?
Just a little longer. Easy. Easy.
Not too many of them.
They were expecting us. First troops to the bridge. Break through. Vanguard to the left. And the rest, come with me. We'll fight the bastards.
We successfully held.
Charge! Drive those horses into the dirt.
Oh, 1 second. Let me pop that up real quick. Okay. Oh, Arcanite stuff. Just checking in on that as well while I'm at it. Clear out that. That one's good. Okay, we're good here. And alright, time to fight. Wait. I do have the Queen of Sheba, yes. Okay. Why the heck did I fly into the tree? Okay. Okay. Stabby, 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 stabby. 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 Let's go. Got vitality level as well. That's good.
For the bridge! We have to help them!
Attack the flank. Okay, that's got a double team on him. Hanush, I'm here to save you. Kill him. Sir Hanush lives. Let's go.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy.
You should show them more respect, Divish. You need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Of course. What the heck? You're not okay, so I guess I'm not allowed to use the horse. Sword down, helmet up real quick. Well, if I can sprint. You guys are like running and it's slower. It's barely faster than my backwards walking. But it is definitely slower than my regular forward. Game devs, why? Why do you guys do this? Such horrible design. Alright, I did get a level of vitality. It's not a main level though. The next one is my final level. Cool. Oh, actually, bow. Yeah, they're enemies. Oh. Okay. Your money. And the marigold decoction. Good enough. I'll take a little bit of loot at least. Oh yeah, I have 11k groschen. we go, that guy's dead.
Now we've got them.
Okay. There's one more. Sword level. Sword is now maxed out. And you know I gotta take half sword. It isn't used for longsword though, unfortunately. Which is kind of stupid because longsword I feel like is where you would use half swording more often. But whatever. $925 groschen. Let's go. Let's go, Robard. Beautifully executed. Practical. Probably not to do a spin move like that. But my goodness, that was glorious.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. You want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. How do we get that rat out of there?
So, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranvik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. Seems to be on very intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. He might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Trebuchet is safe. Now I'm gonna pass out. Not my bed. Where's mine? Wasn't that one mine? No, it's this one. Go to here. Give him a good couple hours to interrogate. Go. Got a good nap.
Stop talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
Ah, Henry, just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
Okay.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it? Fuck you. You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them.
What's up, dude? How are you? Okay, so I don't have nearly enough. I don't... Wait, is he lowborn? So I don't get that bonus?
Who is this Tom?
I'm doing all right, these.
The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
Days have been a bit rough for me, but it's not too bad. I am surviving. And now that I'm streaming, playing games, I am doing much better, to be sure.
What is he after?
Are you really that good? To destroy Wenceslas's allies? You!
Yeah, I was hoping it would at least be a bit more interesting.
Are you stupid? Who works for Sigismund?
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you really think we give up the only thing we have that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyk and Pribislavis. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm
Oh,
curious.
wow.
Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
And, oh my
Oh,
goodness,
Divish.
that's 1,500 groschen
Time
from
has
just
come
this.
to find out just how much
from
Toth
that.
values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hamish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Sir Istvan!
It is not Oblivion.
What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
Well, little, but we've settled in nice. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situation. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance.
Do you take me for a fucking fool?
Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. For all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try
That
any
reminds me of the Buzz Lightyear and Woody scene in Toy Story 1. Look, hey, it's me, Buzz. I'm completely fine.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell. I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Well, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst?
Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Okay. Energy and nourishment are fine. I guess off we go. I'm pretty sure I think we'll be ending this tonight. Like, this seems like the end of at least the main story. I probably won't. I might do some of the Pribyslavitz DLC, at least to get through that, but otherwise, you know, probably not. I'm probably going to be finishing it up with this.
I'm glad you came.
Dang it!
And it seems
I was
you're
distracted.
glad to see me too. I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg, and since it's mainly thanks to you that we still
I was
have
distracted. I was looking away.
you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'll be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. See you later.
I feel bad about that. Can I load game? Yeah. I'm gonna fix what I said. Horse. Take me down to Sir Divish, and this time I will not be distracted. Yep, I totally wasn't distracted at all, Miri. I am definitely know what I'm doing. But hello, it is good to see you, Miri. How are you? Welcome in. There's Sir Divish.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give.
I wish, Miri. It would be so nice.
It's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet. I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
But, sir, I have no idea how.
Master Keyser and Master Fafar have prepared everything. There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg.
All right, this we've already seen, but oh my goodness, that would be so nice. Just like, oh, that came out horribly wrong. That is not what I meant to say at all. Let me just, yeah, totally this thing. Not this. It would be really stupid if I said something like this, right? Yeah, I totally mean something else. Why the heck are there so many just random bushes that say no horse? Alright. I like off-roading with my horse. Off-road horse riding is the best.
Load the trebuchet. God be with you.
How do I fire it? That is what I'm supposed to do now, right? Just fire, yeah. Right? So stupid that we can't do the Skyrim travel here. I want to climb up a 90-degree cliffside on my horse. And I will not take no for an answer. Is that supposed to be held at that angle? Yeah, okay, it is. I think. Yeah, it's got these ropes holding it in place. Okay. That makes sense. Oh man, this is awesome. So that crank pulls down that, and they load that there. And when they release it, it goes boom and launches. So sick. Oh, and now he's rolling the boulder into the trebuchet net. Yep. And he just rolled it through the net. One-sided physics are the best. All right. Fire! Wait, there we go. Ooh, that's a hit. That is a hit. No, I didn't want to sit. Oh well. I guess I'm sitting next to him.
Divish said,
Sir,
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
We're going to watch Ishtar shitting us.
That's all.
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. I'll be with you.
Let's see. Where's Marius? Up in Pribyslavitz. I guess I'll go up here and see what I can do. Um. Good sir.
Welcome back. What news from Rattay?
Well, the bailiff read Sir Divish's decree, and now I'm officially bailiff of Cribis Labbits.
Then allow me to congratulate you. What will be your first step?
First, Actually, I'm not quite sure. What would you recommend?
As it happens, I already saw to a few things in your absence. You might have noticed that the first people have come from Rattay.
Yeah, I saw some heading here right away.
So when they arrived, I was able to start clearing building plots with them. After they'd erected some temporary dwellings, that is.
How do I choose
Okay.
what to build where?
I've already given it some thought on your behalf. I even wrote it all down in the accounts ledger. Everything will be recorded there. I'll make a note of every change as we proceed.
Thanks. That'll be a big help. And where can I find this book?
It will always be kept at the Rat House.
Okay.
Ready to get things started?
As long as you know what you want to build, I can show these new people what to do. We'll be building on the sites we've measured out. You can go and look them over first, if you like.
I'll do that. I'll see what's going to be built where.
Nevertheless, I doubt you'll be able to figure that out just from looking at the sites.
Well, there's nothing here, so we'll have to build everything. Ale house, bakery, butchers, rat house. Did I mention ale house?
Eventually. But be warned. To begin with, it's always best to start with facilities that will be producing construction materials for everything else. And since we'll mainly be using timber, it makes sense to set up a woodcutter's camp.
All right. And then what?
That depends. Every building has its use. You'll soon get the grasp of it, and it's all in the ledger.
What about the workers' wages and buying materials for artisans?
The money must be put in the trunk here. The expenditures for wages and materials will be taken from it, so you should keep it topped up to prevent delays. It reminds me, there's the matter of my own pay to be resolved.
Yes, of course.
Sir Divish guaranteed me a fixed income. What's more, this job is an exceptionally big one.
I see. But how much are you thinking?
I have a record of payment here somewhere. Here it is. Let's say 1/4 more than that.
All right. This amount ought to correspond to your work.
It seems we understand each other. I agree.
Good. I'll put your wages in the trunk too. Are you sure it's quite safe?
Quite. Only you and I shall have a key and access to the trunk. Besides, we'll have guards on watch here.
That's reassuring.
That's about all to begin with. If you need any more details, I'll be happy to explain things to you.
Honestly, I don't really need all that much. I'll put in 1,000 for 10k right off the bat. Okay. So let me see, what is the... I need to look at... And I probably should have gone with a lower pay for him. Cost, see, 120 on everything that I get built. So getting the rat house built. So we have the temporary. This stuff gives nothing. The rat house takes money, as does the church. Forge, though, is gonna be good, and all it needs is charcoal. But to get charcoal, actually, you know what? Should be able to. Okay, never mind. Load to here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go talk to Divish again, but that's not too big of a deal. I can just speed through this. Launch the trebuchet. Talk to Rabard.
I'm
At your service.
Okay. That's done. Okay, back up to the trebuchet. I wonder if I wait an hour, will it be ready to fire? Oh, wait, they haven't started preparing it. Wait another hour then. Okay. Use it. Okay. There. And then we'll go to Pribyslavitz again. And let's go. All right, good sir. Time to pay you nothing because 120. We won't do that.
Well, then first I'll ask you. Yeah, so we're ready to get us. It will all.
Church income and housing.
Well, if and for and the expenditure. I see.
I have
As you
a
said yourself. It's just a continuation of your work for Sedivish, so I see no reason to change the conditions now.
Well, all right.
perfect.
Seems we understand each other.
Good. Are you sure it's quite? If you
Underpaid locator. Let's go.
nothing.
Okay.
I want to build.
Certainly.
Actually, wait. Let me double check. So. Oh my goodness, 55. That's a lot better for me. Man, church is expensive, but we need a woodcutter's camp. Okay, so we get either stables or guardhouse. Then we could get either a butcher or a bakery. The butcher seems... Let's see. 250 plus 165 or... So I guess getting everything, the bakery will actually... Ooh, but 50 and... It's pretty similar, I think. And stables and guardhouse. I think stables is going to be better than the guardhouse. Yeah, I think stables will provide more money there. That's also good for merchants and moving stuff around. So I really need the woodcutter's camp. Making it costs a bit of money. Will be a bit of a drain, but once we get Beast of Burden, it'll at least lessen the costs. Ooh, beehives. But that... Ooh, baker and tavern. Okay, so Baker, that's actually good because the beehive doesn't interrupt anything else. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the beehive will provide for the baker and for the tavern. So that's going to be... And tavern doesn't have any issues. But meat banquet and thirsty soldiers. So that would be for the butcher. Ooh. So I'm guessing the guardhouse tavern customer 150. And then thirsty soldiers also counted as 150. So it might be the same thing. And I need to check the bakery versus butcher. 70 in the tavern, 50 in the... Okay. So we do the bakery. Total, it would add up 250 plus 165 plus 50. $300 plus 160, so 365, right? Yeah, 365. Wait, no, 465. 300 plus 165, yeah, 465 from the bakery. Or the butcher would be 390, 360, or wait, 460. Okay, so the baker is just barely better than the butcher. Bakery is a bit better than the butcher. What about the trader? Because that's what it said was the use for the... Okay, so forge. It's either for the stables or for the garrison, it looks like. If it's gonna be under the either stable or guardhouse. I don't think there's a separate garrison. This is 120 with the cart horse. The 110, 160, 195 plus the 150. So about 350 from the guardhouse. Or 260. So it's all pretty similar. I think stables and bakery, though, will be a better payoff. But first things first, we need the woodcutter camp. And beehive we can worry about later with the bakery and the tavern stuff. Those generations. So yeah, woodcutter's camp and the road are pretty important things. And then we'll see what I have money for afterwards. I think those are the...
I want to build... Certainly.
On the outskirts, we need the woodcutter's camp.
To ensure timber supply for building.
It's impossible. Check what you need in the ledger.
What? I thought we had... I thought I had what I needed. Oh, I didn't put the money in there yet. That's right. I only put the money in last time, but this time I did not put the money in. So I'll have 10k. 2,500 will go in. And then 6,500 for that. Well, actually, what needs the road and bridge? Before I work on something that doesn't generate any income. Stone and grain, which I'll need to buy. Okay, the trader does generate a bit of income. It's not much, but it would be good to have, and it's within the budget if I were to get both of those. Forge is definitely one I want to build because that has like the best income. But I need to get the charcoal over. And church repairs are also big, but the church doesn't bring any income in on its own. So I'm not super pressed for getting that. $1.5k in my inventory. Now I can build the woodcutter's camp.
I want to build. We'll need wood.
Very well. Come along with me so they don't...
Are you actually going to get up okay? I guess we are getting up for this. Get this taken care of and then I'll go back.
We're going to build here?
Indeed. Can we begin?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've still got the means. We'll get stuck in then.
Wait, it doesn't just speed it up on its own. I didn't realize it was just gonna force me to be there for the whole thing. I may need to go back to save again then. And just sit at the camp. Yeah. I didn't realize it was gonna force me into sitting there like that. Ba-da-da-da.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Ishtvan's a stubborn bastard.
Alright, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
Okay.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet. Caesar claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to Portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Ishtvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry.
That's what I was gonna
Changed from an
choose.
insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier. This man must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades, and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Let's go. 775 groschen added to my pockets just for being here. Let's go. Let's see. Ooh, that's a good hit. That was a good hit. Yeah, I didn't get extra help for the siege. Or the post-siege, but whatever. Fine. Let's go. Up the walls. I don't need no shield. I'm the main character. Up we go. Come on, men, follow my lead. Funny seeing it click into place. Ouch. He's really ganged up on. You've definitely got some money on you. Yeah, I knew it. Didn't mean to hit that one. I keep missing escape. Where'd they take the fight? Was it in here? No. Okay. They did go this way. I completely missed them walking around me, I guess. Head cracker. Stabby, stabby. He's dead now. Ow. He slapped me. Oh boy. I guess while they're dealing with him, I'll just collect the groschen these guys had. Okay, well. Did the fight come up here or something? I'm hearing sounds of the fight. Are they in here? Are they still up on the wall? In a different area or something? Like, I hear them right here. But that door's locked. Oh, they are here. Come on. Swing at me, I dare ya. Ooh, I'm bleeding. Ooh, I can't. Cool. Reputation gained, agility and vitality. Let's go.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one. Don't tempt fate, Hamish.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship. But Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks his truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down this vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish,
Stephanie.
forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was.
At least he's a good guy.
I said he was your friend.
Am I? Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep
This
it
dude.
as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it.
And I'm guessing that's KCD2. Chasing him down.
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! They really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Speed up to at least catch up to Hans. Why the heck were you at the bottom, dude? I thought you went up there with us.
Don't worry. It'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there.
1, 2 marigold decoctions. Make sure I get all healed up.
This is quite a turnaround, isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
Oh, this guy.
The way you found Tom, sneaking into Vanny all on your own. Yeah. Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to. What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really did do something for Rattay. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
I believe in you, Hans.
There's no sign of them. Move on. There! I'm glad to see Ishban kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I've twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Man, he's not even... He is just after them.
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
Catch that bastard. How can we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
Of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
Where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. You were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. And your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew.
What? But I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And I always kept an eye on you. That you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing. Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
A war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left in me. Your sword.
Ah. this sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else in my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
It's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. Better not dwell too much on that. The cost of those everything. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Let's go! Let's go! Game is completed. Okay, we can skip the credits. This is a really good game.
Doing well, son.
Father. Come now.
You know whose side
That's the wrong captions.
I miss you, Emma. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. I'm proud of you. For what?
I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There's nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the soul, it's just a thing.
I'll be fighting.
Now look at me. Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing the seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
You know I can't stay. Will I ever see you again? God knows.
Aww.
Make her proud.
Don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Yops.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you trapped in the stocks.
I'm in a private area. Sure I am. So this is my bed now. Epilogue. Upper Castle's the other side of the map, I think. Oh, and this room's finally open again. Nourishment's fine. Right, I did get some levels. But I've actually been doing good with this. Not that I actually need it at this point. Take off the helmet at least. I do need footwear. And I should still get all my things repaired.
I'm glad.
Actually, these ones I can repair myself. It's just those ones that need to be fixed up. And then in here for the tailor.
What do you need?
There we go. Wash myself up in the trough.
Apples, cucumbers,
Don't need to look perfect, just need to be somewhat clean. Miri, are you here? It's your favorite person.
soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring, asparagus for taste and brew for what ails you.
Queen of Sheba sword. This thing got some use. I think the sword should be okay with like that. Yep. In perfect condition. And I'll take off my arrows as well, so I'm just walking around with my sword. There we go. And now let's go complete the epilogue.
How? Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume that we didn't catch him?
No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know.
Have no fear. We'll get him eventually. I hope you're right. Anyway, go and see what Jobst wants.
Alrighty.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig. Came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too. This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
I like this
Sir,
voice actor.
There is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur.
Wait.
That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed. But to surrender it means giving up great privileges, too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What you're saying, Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave was. Wenceslas and Prokop behaved rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
Make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghoff is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary. My efforts. And now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defensive against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Well, a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft the letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
And that's the end, looks like. Oh, still more to do. Talk to my father.
So, looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to you. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
It's not gonna be that simple. There's a whole game in Kuten. I'm pretty sure KCD2 is in Kuttenberg.
It's 3 days ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
That's about all.
I don't need it.
Very well. Take the letter to Sir Hanush. And good luck, son. So what do you think of it all, Divish?
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Yay!
Come now, Hal. My men must have been caught.
So doing that will officially end the game. So I think once I'm ready to go to KCD2, I will start up with this, play that end cutscene, and go. But for now, honestly, I'm not sure if I'll play, which is why I'm not ending it right now. I don't know if I'm gonna want to continue these extra things and the DLCs and all that. But yeah, today was really fun. Let's see anyone playing KCD right now. Not really a whole lot of people on it right now. I'll see if there's anyone I know. Yeah, I'll just go with. Go with this guy. He's not playing KCD. He's actually doing art, but he is a cool dude. Hung out in his channel a good bit. There we go. Off we go, everyone. I am super thrilled that we have finished the game. It was really fun. I really enjoyed the story, and I'm looking forward to starting up 2 at some point. I will be doing something else, so I'm gonna have to figure out which game I want to play next for my Wednesday streams. We'll see what I end up doing, but yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, everyone who is here hanging out, chatting. I appreciate all of you. I will see everybody tomorrow for the next stream. But yeah, yeah. Let's see. Tomorrow is more than likely Siege. Might have been Monster Hunter with Soul, actually. I can't remember if he had tomorrow free. But either Siege or Monster Hunter tomorrow, I think. But I will see you all tomorrow, regardless of what I do. Goodbye, everyone. Bye 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 bye.